Welcome to Travel with Danny and MJ.
I'm Mary Jane.
And I'm Danny. We're traveling the world with just carry-ons and a backpack each. Buffet. This is the pool at the Windsor. Got Guanabara Hotel on the roof. This is the view from the rooftop pool area. Way off in the distance there. It's the Christ the Redeemer statue. Quite the panoramic view from the rooftop here. An old colonial church down there in the harbor. Hotel has a little gym. So this was our room at the Windsor Guanabara. We had like this little front table in the room, a little weird. But and the bathroom, which is a bit in disarray because we're getting ready to leave, but big tub, good sink, toilet, bidet, big bed. We got upgraded. So they said we got upgraded, so I assume it's a nicer room than we were supposed to get. And we look out across to an ugly building and down to the street below. But very convenient to the cruise port that we're going to. Alright, there's the ship we're going to spend the next 17 days on. MSC Orchestra. So, first impression is not so good. The queue just to get into the terminal is really, really long, and it's really, really hot out here. We should have a priority, but we don't get to the priority till you get inside of that building. Well, so far, MSC is living up to their reputation as a horrendous cruise company. They have no organization of their boarding process. They call the groups, but there's no way to get to we had to like push our way through people to get to the front. How you liking this?
It's a mess.
The big
Mess.
We want to be positive about this, but it's very difficult. Just got on one crazy line in the super hot sun, waited a long, long time there, and then
Another line to get through baggage check. Another line for the dog to check you. Then a mob scene.
Right.
Luckily, Danny's diamond that gets us moving quickly.
we really had to force our way through. It's
Very poor.
like anytime you've been at the airport where people like stand by the boarding gate, even though their group's not called, it's 10 times worse than that. So hopefully can only go up from here. Well, there's the ship. We're past the next step, so let's see how this goes.
Again, what if it was raining?
Yeah, we don't like if it was raining. Who knows how they do this process here? Can you run this one? Worst things could happen. We're going on a cruise ship, so we have reached another line. So we've got to our cabin. This is the first good thing that's happened so far. The cabin was ready quickly. It's our room. Hello, there's her ladyship.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
Our room, inside cabin. Big bed, little TV, mirror, spacious bathroom. Of course, it's a cruise ship, but you know. And closets. So that's it. There is a chance we could get upgraded tomorrow. We're gonna check in, but who knows? Let's see how the closets look. This is the pool deck of the MSC Orchestra. One of the pools over here. There's a bar. Another deck up from here. One deck higher. I think we're on 14 or 15 now. I gotta figure that out. Which deck is which? We're in the Rio de Janeiro harbor, waiting to sail away. So I am on 14. There's the other pool deck, whirlpools. So there's a area called Top 16 that it says you have to have a reservation for. The 15th deck. Alright, so I'm at the topmost deck, the 16th deck of the MSC Orchestra. It's the sports deck. I guess they set it up for tennis or football, soccer, basketball. I'm sure they'll probably be able to set it for pickleball as well. So it's going to do a little walk around, see what's on the ship. So on deck 6, we have the theater. Making our way back from the theater is the Savannah Bar. It's a bar. There's a place for a band to play. All the chairs are jungle themed with jaguar spots. Next spot going back towards the stern is the Amber Bar. A number of shops here on 6 as well. There's the travel desk. I guess the if you want to book another cruise, it's the place to go. The next bar heading back is, what's it called? The Sapphire Bar, Safiro. One of the dining rooms back here. It's called the Hibiscus Restaurant. This is probably where we'll go for when we go to the dining room. So the Hibiscus Restaurant is one of the dining rooms. Outside of the Hibiscus is the Purple Bar. This is on the port side, and the Sapphire Bar was on the starboard side. So on 6 there are some more shops. So at the stern of deck 5 you have this other restaurant, the Villa Borghese. Right outside of the Villa Borghese dining room is the Incontro Bar on the starboard side. Incontro is actually on both the starboard and the port side, outside of the Villa Borghese dining room. This is the main atrium in the center for decks 5, 6, and 7. And when we were boarding earlier, there was a piano player playing, so quite nice. And then there's reception and guest services, which is quite busy right now. 7 is the Future Cruise Desk. Future Cruises. 7 is La Cantinella Wine Bar. Looks like they'll have lower key music here. It's kind of a duo or something. To the Cantinella is the Shaker Lounge. It's like another big entertainment space. All the way at the stern. Big stage. On the starboard side in front of the Shaker Lounge is the photo shop where you get pictures taken. You can get them, buy them. I'm sure all the pictures that get taken of folks will be displayed. And this is the atrium area from above, from the 7th deck. This is the one specialty dining restaurant on the MSC Orchestra. With my diamond level status with MSC, we get a free, an included dinner here. So we will have one dinner in this Asian restaurant. Yeah. Here's the casino on the ship. We're not big gamblers, so probably won't spend any time here. It's only open when we're at sea. So this is this theater called the Covent Garden Theater. From the balcony, I guess entering from this on the 7th deck is a balcony area. Sunset over Rio as we're preparing to leave. We're supposed to leave a minute ago, but everyone hasn't even boarded yet. So we think we'll be here for a little while yet. Hopefully it'll still be light when we sail out of Rio Harbor though. It's a beautiful sunset over the mountains here in Rio. We're supposed to sail at 6, so I was very much looking forward to sailing out of Rio de Janeiro harbor in the light. It's supposed to be, it's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, but it seems like we're going to sail out in the dark at this point because they haven't finished loading and it's 6:15. So we were supposed to have sailed. We were supposed to have sailed almost 20 minutes ago, and they are still loading a bunch of people, and the line people keep coming onto that line. So it's really insane this operation of this cruise line. So we were supposed to have sailed more than half an hour ago, and people are still coming out of the terminal there's still a line inside the terminal to get onto the ship. I mean, it is really, we want to be positive, but it has been a real, what kind of show here for MSC. What do you think, lady?
I agree.
They just blew the horn and we're moving away from the dock. An hour and 10 minutes late. So it's dark here in Rio. Hopefully it's still an impressive sail away, but I think it would have been much nicer in the daylight. That is Sugarloaf, in this mountain overlooking Copacabana and the Rio Harbor. It's nighttime. It's 27:40 or so at night. So, but still impressive even at in this silhouette.
Thanks for traveling with Danny and MJ. We look forward to seeing you on our next adventure.